Whether you're starting a small business or looking for a better IT solution for your company, Google Apps is an easy and reliable IT solution that can save you time and money. This presentation will show you everything you need to know about using Google Apps in your business. We'll start by discussing how to get started with the Google Apps, then show you specific apps that you can help improve communication, data management, and revenue generation. Lastly, we'll compare Google Apps with other options available in the market. Is Google Apps right for you? Well, it is the right IT solution for 4 million companies like Virgin America, National Geographic, and Land Rover, and many more companies are joining daily. It can reduce your IT costs, increase efficiency, and is more reliable than a traditional internal server. Google Apps is not only for big businesses, there are benefits for all organizations. Nonprofits find it extremely useful because it easily integrates with existing IT systems. Organizations are able to maintain continuity in operations by maintaining their existing email addresses, and the cloud-based server allows organizations to share documents easily without the hassle of sending attachments. Large nonprofits over 3,000 users benefit by a 40% discount, while small nonprofits under 3,000 users are able to apply to use Google Apps for free. Many educational institutions ranging from kindergarten through universities have adopted Google Apps because it provides their students, teachers, and faculty a familiar email and organizational system. It allows students the ability for real-time collaboration on projects from any location at any time of the day. Google Apps not only enhances the educational experience for students, but with competitions like Code-In Challenge, kids as young as 13 are taught the basics of coding and can build programs that are easily linked to existing software with Google's extensive application and program interfaces. While there is a lot of skepticism about security in cloud computing, rest assured that Google Apps is secure. Many governments, local to the national level, are entrusting their data with Google Apps. Google Apps has earned the Federal Information Security Management Act certification and accreditation, ensuring that it complies with all U.S. federal government security standards. Google Apps also has the best in-class disaster recovery. Many governments find Google Apps especially enticing with their added advantage of mobility, being able to access files and emails from laptops, tablets, and smartphones. This increases productivity in the employees and of the government as a whole. Google Apps also provides the largest storage of emails and documents. They provide 25 times more storage than the industry average. The security and large storage space is a big reason for small businesses to adopt Google Apps, but so is the reliability of the system. Google Apps guarantees a 99% uptime and notifies users of any planned maintenance periods over 10 minutes. If a small business is drawn to Google Apps for its security and reliability, they will fall in love with it for its ease of setting up secure, code-free websites, sharing video, conference calls, or having team members utilize team-managed sites. If your company or organization is looking to incorporate Google Apps as an IT solution, take comfort in knowing getting started is as easy as 1, 2, 3. The first step is to register a domain name. If you don't have one, you can use an independent company, or Google offers you the opportunity to get one through the companies they have partnered with. Domain names should cost you about $10 or less per year. The second step is to set up Google Apps. The online wizard walks you through the process. First verifies your domain name, then allows you to add users, and then finally migrates data from your previous system into Google Apps. The last step is to start Googling. Start using Google Mail, Google Documents, or even start searching for one of the thousands of apps. For companies under 50 people, Google Apps is actually free. For companies over 50 people, small businesses have 2 pricing options. Both options allow for unlimited number of users and provides up to 20 gigabytes of storage for every user. Google offers a flexible plan which does not involve a contract and costs $5 per user per month. The second offer is a 1-year contract plan that costs $50 per user per year. saving the company $10 per year for every user. After a company transitions to Google Apps and decides on their payment plan, it is time for them to start Googling. Along with all the standard Google apps that are offered in the package, Google Marketplace is an app storefront for all business needs. The Marketplace has over 1,000 different apps for accounting, finance, document management, project management, and any other applications your company may need. Ryan will start by going into detail on the communication apps for businesses.
Mike just told you how to get started with Google applications. My name is Ryan Wilson. I'm going to dive into the communication apps with Google. The most integral part of Google applications via communication is Gmail. It has 25 gigabytes of storage, and the biggest aspect is its unified communication. It includes video, voice, and text chat. The windows can even pop out, create a separate client, or it can be fully integrated into the actual mail system. There's universal access with Gmail. You can access data anywhere on your mobile devices and even through your Outlook. Google Search and Message Discovery is another component of Gmail. This is important for organizations due to compliance and email discovery issues. Google has special archiving and search tools that are on demand by date range, sender, recipient, subject, content, or a range of other parameters. You can also export search results. There's no additional hardware, and simple web interface for Google Message Discovery is all that's required. Security is another issue that businesses have with operating within the cloud. Now, administrators can search a centralized email archive. You can set email retention periods for up to 10 years to comply with corporate policies, and you can implement litigation holds to preserve email messages and identify and export email messages for further analysis and review. There's also a two-step verification system that you can enable within Gmail. Even if your password is cracked, Google will send a verification code to your mobile device. Google Calendars is another application that's paramount to communication. You can overlay calendars to view coworkers' availability. You can share your calendars with the whole company or just specific people. Coworkers have editing rights and can see shared events alongside their own schedules. The client is able to send invitations and keep track of RSVPs. You can share calendars with control settings. Certain coworkers can edit the calendars. It's embeddable within a website. It syncs with other calendars such as iCal, Outlook, Yahoo Sports, and more. It's fully integrated within your Gmail, and it's accessible via mobile device, so you're always connected and always informed. Google will even send SMS text messages in conjunction with your calendar events. Now, it isn't flawless. Sometimes when you sync with a third-party application, the user will receive errors saying they have reached their limit of the total number of events. That comes with the territory of incorporating so many different applications into one. Google Sites is a website application within Google Apps. It provides accessibility of information through an intranet or specific project team sites. There are templates for project workspaces, department sites, intranets, and more. There's no coding or HTML required, and having everyone able to input information is a great way for companies to capture knowledge. It's file sharing made simple. File versioning is done automatically. It supports Word documents, Excel documents, PDF, PowerPoint, text files, and more. With Google Sites, everyone can share knowledge. You can display almost anything. Google Documents, spreadsheets, presentations, YouTube videos, Picasa slideshows with no programming skill or ability is needed. Works on all systems as well, PC, Mac, Linux, and it's operated in the cloud, so you have real-time updates. However, Google Site only allows 100 megabytes of storage and has limited themes or structures, templates. Those with HTML expertise may go frustrated with its simple structure. Google Video hosts and streams videos so employees don't need to share videos over email, burden IT, and waste valuable space on the machines. Employees can also share videos securely with select coworkers or with everyone at the company without making confidential company information public. Your company can also make video channels which are useful for training and announcements within the organization. Again, Google Video works on all systems, PC, Mac, and Linux. Google Groups can be used as mailing lists or to share calendars. Employees can create or manage groups without burdening IT. The web UI also allows group conversations to be stored and searchable. Employees can also subscribe to different groups. A project manager can subscribe to the IT, product, and marketing groups so they can see where each department is in relation to finishing a product. Members can also reply on behalf of the group, and the group can be a central hub for each department, ground zero. The free version of Google Groups has a 10-group limit. However, Google Groups for Business and Education allows an infinite number of The group contains members from outside the organization. There is a daily message limit, the same as Gmail, which is 25 megabytes. With Google Voice, you have one number to manage multiple phones. Users must configure this and additional phone numbers that ring simultaneously when their Google Voice number receives a call. The user may answer and receive the call on any of the ringing phones or through the web-based Google app. This service provides a US phone number free of charge to each user account. Inbound calls to this number are forwarded to the other phone numbers of the subscriber. Received calls may be moved between the configured telephones during the call. Google Voice also transcribes your voicemails to text and delivers it to your Gmail inbox. And it can also integrate with your address books through Gmail. Smart technology to route and screen call history, conference calling, call screening, blocking of unwanted calls, free text, and cheap international calls are all aspects of Google Voice. Now, there are some service limitations and coverage issues in rural areas, but smartphones with Google Voice apps are starting to nullify this.
So now that you heard from Ryan on communication applications for Google, my name's Nithya and I'm going to introduce to you data management Google Apps for small businesses. So why is data management important for businesses, for small businesses in particular? One, it's essential for it. Two, it requires accuracy in all areas, financials, property, advertising, legal, etc., etc. Small businesses need to make sure they have data management at all times. What is a small business typically looking for when they're thinking data management? One, easy to manage. Two, user-friendly. Three, low in cost. And four, useful apps in all areas. So as I did my research for data management, particularly for small businesses, what were they looking for in Google Apps to help with the business? The particular Google Apps that played a role, one was Google Docs, two, user-managed storage, three, Google Translate, four, Merchant Center, five, web albums such as Picasso and Panoramio. With Google Docs application, there's a lot of areas that it offers. One, flexibility to do the work from your desk, at home, or when traveling, or even from your mobile phone and your smartphones. You can functions across all various operating systems, such as PC, Mac, and Linux computers. It also supports docs, Excel sheets, PowerPoints, and PDF files. It can easily be uploaded and shared with others at any time. It is always accessible and can be backed up online. Administrators can manage file sharing permissions and allow only certain people to use or view certain files and edit. Document owners can share and remove file access to anyone within the groups.